get a sweet and soury flavor, and it's really delicious. Every time I go to Israel, I get a surprise. And this time it was the Elma Arts Complex and Hotel in Zikron Yaakov. And one of the things that I especially loved, sitting by the swimming pool, was an eggplant dish that they brought us out for lunch. It was very simple. It was very Israeli. I'd had some that were like it before, but never one quite like it. The first thing that we have to do is we take an eggplant. And you see what I did? I took tin foil just to make it easier for myself to clean up. It's not such a hard thing to get the burner, but it is, they get pretty dirty. So you lay the eggplant on top and you use these. And what I like to do is to get part of it burnt. And some people will have more patience than I do and will stay the whole time. I can already smell it being burnt. What I try to do is burn the outside, put it on a tray, and then cook the inside in a 450-degree oven until the inside is soft. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, you see how it's charred? And you can see the burns coming up here. The rest of it we're going to put into the oven and burn it and cook it for about 20 minutes until it's charred, especially if you have a lot of them. By the way, in Israel, if I were making this, I would make it with the baladia eggplant, which is a bigger, more bulbous eggplant. I would use as big an eggplant as I can get. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is peel off the skin. If it's soft enough, it will peel off right away. And as I've said before about eggplant, Jews have always been called eggplant eaters. And I realized that very early, they realized that this member of the nightshade was edible. And just the way they ate tomatoes earlier than other people, because a lot of the doctors knew the properties of tomatoes. You can use a knife, but I like using my fingers. This has been strained overnight. All right, so then what you do is let's say you have 4 people. So you just do it like this, but you like it to be together. So you do this carefully, because it looks really pretty when it's coming out. So it's about a little over an inch, I'd say. So this is for 5 people. Just so you drizzle some olive oil on top. And this should be good extra virgin olive oil. Then some date jam. They actually, I don't think they did it this way. And you can put a little bit around here too. Then take some tahini. Make sure you mix it up. You can do as much or as little as you want, because you can always have some more sauce on the side, just to make it look pretty. And then what you do, and this is really important, to just put the salt, and it caramelizes the salt, the jam. And then, just to make it look pretty, you take a radish, or 2 or 3, and you just, change the seasons if you want. There are all kinds of things, different seasons, different vegetables to arrange this You could put tomatoes, if tomatoes in season, whatever you want. But make it a seasonal. You can put sugar snap peas, but it does add a little color. And here's the new Sriracha. How's that? And there you go. So let's try this one. I'll just take a little bit. And I'm hungry right now, so with the merging of flavors should be quite wonderful. Here we go. So good. And that salt, it's like a candy on top. And the kick from the sriracha and the peanut flavor from it's not really peanut, but it's the sesame flavor. It's really good. And then the biblical date jam. So this is a very modern recipe because of the sriracha, but a very old recipe because the date jam and the tahini are two of the earliest dishes known to mankind. So again, bete avan.